compared to today's NFL draft, you see all the pomp and circumstance and 24-hour coverage. And, what was it like in 1980 being drafted? I guess, share with us how that phone call went down. Did you have a draft watch party like they do today? Or did you simply get a call from the Lions?
Well, no, it's totally different. I mean, back in 1980, I was at Tulane University, and during the spring, there's the evaluation process. So I had I had some. Back then, they used to have a Bledsoe Scout. I'm not sure if you know of the Bledsoe Scout. So a Bledsoe Scout was like someone who would have like 5 or 6 teams, and those teams would give that person certain individuals to go and see in their region. So they lived all around the country, and so I'd have a Bledsoe Scout. I had a Lion Scout. But the interesting story to my draft day is one of the people that worked me out prior to the draft was Bill Belichick. So at the
Wow.
time in 1980, Bill was the special teams coach for the New York Giants. So I had kind of a unique one because he was the only workout that I had that went over 2 days. So of all things, so when I got a call from our sports information director saying, "Hey Ed, there's a scout from the Giants, and he was wondering if you could be available for a workout at, I forget, but it was like mid afternoon, 3 o'clock or something like that." And I said, "Yeah, all I'm doing is studying for finals, so we're just kind of on the tail end of spring semester and getting ready to graduate and all that kind of stuff." So I went and met him. He introduced himself. "Hi, I'm Coach Belichick, Giants special teams." And so I was just kind of like warming up, getting ready to kick, and he put me through like 40 minutes of like linebacker drills and defensive back drills and karaoke and doing all this stuff. And I'm sure late, spring in New Orleans is hot and humid. So I'm
Hmm.
out there and I'm going, and I finally stopped. I said, "Coach, do you know that I'm a kicker?" And he goes, "No, I know you're a kicker. I just want to, kind of get an idea of what your athleticism is and, all this stuff." And I said, "Look, if you want me to kick, I'm exhausted." Okay. You put me through a workout that I didn't go through in 2 years at Tulane. So he said, "Oh, okay, no worries." So I said, "Can you work out tomorrow and kick for me to the following day?" Which I did. So I kicked for him, had a good session, and now the draft's coming up.